I'm Kevin O'Hara for Alcohol Mastery, and today I'm asking the question, does alcohol alter your moods? We've all seen how somebody's mood or somebody's, the way somebody's acting changes once they've been drinking. We've all seen that. We've all witnessed the responses in ourselves when we've been drinking, the changes that come over us when we've been drinking. So does that prove that alcohol alters your mood? I think alter and mood are not the correct terms to use anyway. I think, when I've been in a city centre and I've seen people coming out of pubs when they've been pissed, and I've seen the violence erupting outside in the streets. Alter and mood are the last things that come to mind. I think psychotic explosion, maybe. I think that's probably more appropriate. When we actually drink, every time you drink, it's always associated with something else. It's always associated with another action. So when I used to drink, one of the times I drink would be when I would finish work. So I'd finish work and I'd go into the pub and have a drink. Now, was my mood being altered by the fact that I was drinking alcohol, or was it being altered by that I finished work? Another time when I used to drink was when I was socialising with family and friends. So was it the drink, the alcohol, that was altering my mood, or was it actually the socialisation? Was it, being with my dear family and my dear friends? I can think of other times when I was drinking just purely on my own, maybe listening to music or watching a movie. So was it being on my own or watching the movie or listening to the music that altered my mood, or was it the alcohol? I can't think of any time when I was drinking where I wasn't actually doing something. I mean, even when you're sitting down and you're chilling out and you're doing nothing but staring at the wall, you're still doing something. You're relaxing. You're basically chilling. So, is it the relaxing or the sitting down doing nothing that's altering your mood, or is it the alcohol? It's actually sitting down and chilling that is the essence of a good chill out session. I've discovered that now to my great pleasure. Alcohol used to just give me the jitters, something horrible. I could never really chill out. At the end of the night I'd go unconscious, fair enough, but it wasn't relaxation. I was always tense and nervous. And even that, you can't say that the alcohol is altering your mood. I mean, the alcohol may be getting inside your system and maybe reacting to your body, so it's not altering your mood. It's the body's reaction that's the thing that's altering your mood. I don't think alcohol has got any claim to be able to alter anything inside your body. I mean, when you drink alcohol, it's the mixture of the alcohol with the other chemicals. It's your body's reaction to it. It's your body sounding the alarm bells and, saying, well, got to get rid of this toxin, I mean, there's a lot of theories. There's a lot of research being done into exactly what goes on when the alcohol gets inside your body, and especially when it penetrates into your brain and what happens there. But I mean, who do you believe? Who do you actually believe? Which piece of research do you go to, and which university do you go to? I mean, as I'm going to show you in another video that I'm doing later this week, a lot of the research that's being done is actually being promoted and is subsidized, sometimes entirely paid for, by the alcohol industry. The drinks industry is there as a business, and as a business, its intention is to make money, is to make profits, and the bigger the business, the more profits it has to make. So how can you trust the conclusions, how can you trust the research from a company whose sole interest is to make money out of the exact thing that they're researching? How can you trust a business in the first place to do fair research, and in the second place to reveal any conclusions that are against its own interest? Its best interest is, the alcohol industry's best interest is to make you believe, is to find out things that prove that alcohol is good for you. I'll do a video later on in the week. I found an interesting piece in one of the newspapers that just highlights this. In all fairness, all of us have seen way too much violence, too many alcohol-fueled fights, too much nastiness involved with alcohol for the industry ever to cover it up and say, well, that's not true, it doesn't happen, alcohol doesn't cause violence at all, They can't do that. So what do? They come out with they spin everything around, They come out with these sensible drinking rules, sensible drinking guidelines. It's a toxin. Sensible and alcohol shouldn't be in the same sentence. And if you think that they should, then I think that we should also bring out sensible heroin guidelines, or sensible cocaine guidelines, sensible methamphetamine guidelines, or even sensible smoking guidelines. Sensible drinking guidelines. Give me a break. All this advertising, all this marketing, it's all just brainwashing. It's mental manipulation, and it's immoral. It's just as immoral as the cigarette industry is telling you that cigarettes are going to do you no harm. Just as immoral. So anyway, I'll leave it for there. If you have any comments to make, like I say, go over to the website and alcoholmastery.com and leave them there. YouTube is just going through a process at the moment, and I don't know what's happening with the comments. I haven't had any for a few days. I normally get a few comments every day, so please go over to the website. Just click on the link down below in the description box and it'll take you straight there. I'd love to hear any of your questions or stories or anything else you want to say. Until next time, my name's Kevin O'Hara for Alcohol Mastery. Onwards and upwards.